Today's video is all about how to level the tech skills fast and easy, where to go and what to do to unlock the next levels, how to do it in the most optimal, fastest, time-efficient way possible, and other tips and tricks. So, for those that don't know what I'm talking about, when you open your skill tech tree, you can see here that each of these requires that you do something to advance them to the next level. Right now, they're all level 1. Every time you level up, you get a skill point. You put the skill point into the tree you want. But for instance, to level ballistic weapons, you have to kill or deal 1 to 1,000 damage to enemy ships. Well, that sounds like a big pain in the ass, but it's really not, because I have some tricks. Boost pack training, you gotta boost 10 times in combat. That's pretty easy to do, to be honest. Piloting kill 5 ships? Oh my god, that sounds impossible. No, it's not. It's really not. There's a lot of easy tricks and places in the game designed to level these up super fast. The biggest one being security, which is a huge pain in the ass, but there is a way to not only combo this infinitely to level this up super quick, but also do these other ones at the same time. Let's get into it. So we're going to level all of these at the same exact time, as much as we need to, and it's infinitely repeatable. It's 100% save free. There's no difficulty. There's no danger. You don't have to go and save scum or anything crazy like that. Let's first off, we got a little bit of shopping to do before we can do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to shop for digipicks and ship parts, and you need to be at New Atlantis. New Atlantis exists in the Alpha Centauri star system, galaxy, whatever. So from Alpha Centauri, which is where I'm already at. Come on, game. Let me click on you. What the hell, game? I'm recording here. Don't do this to me. And then from there, you go to Jemison. And yes, I know this is the start of the game, but people don't realize there's always a commenter that is confused. And then you go to New Atlantis. You'll get here after the tutorial, I swear. It's super soon. Anyway, from your ship, you will leave and you will walk forward. And yes, I do have to show this because people will get confused. And imagine that you haven't played this game in 10 years. You're not going to remember where to go. So I have to show the future version of me that's old and senile and bumped his head one too many times where to go. We're going to go left of this fountain here. And you're going to see the Terra Brew. And you're going to see this shop on the left. And what we want to do is we want to buy digipicks and ship parts. So we're going to dip into this store real quick. Talk to the wagey behind the counter.
Thanks for stopping in.
And if you've never talked to her before, you have to skip some dialogue, which is fine. And so we're going to go to miscellaneous and buy the digipicks. There we go. And if there were ship parts, we would also buy those. But I don't think it's under resources, but I'm going to scroll down just to make sure. We're looking for ship parts. I don't see any. It's not under aid either, I don't think. Ship parts, it is under aid. I'm sorry, but yeah, buy up all the ship parts. They're kind of expensive. You're going to need a lot of them to level this stuff up. Alright, so there we go. Now, there's a few other shops that I can also show you, but if you want, instead, you can go and you can sit down on a chair like this. Just sit down at the table, even though we didn't order any drinks. We're just loitering. It's okay. They don't mind. And then you're going to wait 24 to 48 hours. And then that will refresh the store's inventory. But you can also, from here, you know, there's the Terra Brew. Again, there's that mercantile place. There's an elevator. And you can go down here to the well. So we're going to go down to the well. And there's some shops here that also sometimes sell the same stuff. So we're going to go do a little bit more shopping. And you want a bunch of digipicks. See, I mean, you're going to need them throughout the game anyway, so you might as well stock up. But, you know, just talk to the vendors. And same thing, go down to MISC. This guy doesn't have a MISC. We'll go to aid. Yeah, he doesn't have anything, so screw this guy. Make sure to steal from him later. Take all his stuff, who cares? And then from the elevator, once again, you know, you're entering the well. You're going to take a left and run all the way down the little hallway here. And then you're going to take a right. And then there's the Apex Electronics. You go in here, and we can get some digipicks from this lad right here.
No loitering, okay?
And yeah, this guy doesn't like loitering. Anyway, he doesn't do anything. You can sit in his shop all day. Buy the digipicks, of course, and then resources, and then buy ship parts. He doesn't have any today. Well, this guy's not very helpful. Make sure to come murder him later. Alright, when you leave, to your right is the Trade Authority. You're gonna go in here and open the door. Yeah. Hey, lady, you have your back turned. I could be stealing everything right now. How rude. She won't turn around. Oh, man. That would be the funniest thing to do, like, as a cashier at a store.
Be my guest.
Anyway, So we're gonna go to Misk and we're gonna buy more Digipicks. And no, we're not buying Samson's art, who cares? Resources, no ship parts. Dangle, we don't have enough ship parts. Well, you want to get more ship parts. Anyway, let me show you where to go once you've done your shopping. Alright, we want to leave the well, which I'm not gonna cut it, why not? And actually I will cut it to save you some time. Alright, you know how to get here. There's the mercantile store, and there's Terra Brew and the chairs we talked about earlier with someone left their drink on the table. How rude. Anyway, to the right of Terra Brew, there is a spaceport, or I'm sorry, a tram station. It's not a spaceport. And you're gonna go to the you're gonna go to the mast district. I don't know what mast means. Maybe it's like on a ship or something. I don't know what it stands for. Multi-architectural suburban terraforming. Who knows? Whatever, just click it. I'm not the person that understands things. And when you leave the tram, you're going to take... Hold on. When you leave the tram, you'll be facing like... Well, those people vanished. They got sucked under the air vents. You're gonna take a left. And you're gonna run to the left of the exit here. And there is an elevator. This is faster, unless you're some sort of speedrunner doing crazy techs. And you're going to go to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. Now, this does not officially join the Vanguard, okay? That's not where we need to go. Not yet, anyway. Okay, so we're gonna go to Commander Tuala's office. That's where we go first. Yes, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I wrote my notes wrong. Anyway, when you exit the elevator, to your right is this gentleman here. Just tell him you want to join. We're not actually gonna join, though, alright? And just skip through his dialogue. Alright. Option 1. Okay, I'm game. Option 1 again. And now we go to that part I showed you. We're going to go back to the elevator. It's right behind you on the left. Don't worry, you can't miss it. And no, I clicked a random place because I was getting antsy with my buttons. Okay, we're going to go to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. Don't worry. It's all good. And then you're going to sign up on this control thingy, but you're still not officially signed up, so don't worry, you're not joining the military. Okay, I agree. Main menu, there we go, we did it. Alright, now what we're going to do is run through here. Yes, that's right. We're going to run through the little museum, and there should be another doorway. I'm pretty sure there's another doorway. Or maybe I'm wrong. It's been a while since I've done this. It's been like 4 weeks, okay? I forget. That's why I make videos, if I forget. Yeah, there's the elevator. There it is. Pilot, you know you're in the right place because this is Vanguard Pilot Simulator. There's a thingy and some thingies. Just get in there, boyos. Alright, piloting simulator. So here's the part where we're going to level everything up like crazy. We're going to just run in, open the doors, slam them open. I'm an applicant, dude, and we're gonna run up the stairs. I always run up the left stairs, but no, let's run up the right stairs, because, you know, we're choose the right side. It doesn't work. Okay, we're gonna run up the left side of the stairs. And then, there we go, enter simulation. Okay, we're gonna enter, it's a simulation. It's not real. Also, be sure, right now, open your settings. This is important. Okay, where's my mouse? My mouse disappeared. Open your settings and change the difficulty to very easy. This is important because it makes it faster. Alright, simulation controls, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to sit in the seat, and we're going to level all the stuff up at once here, as much as we can. So, if you look at your skills, you'll look at the requirements here. I can't open my skills right now, but we have lasers, kill ships with lasers to level lasers, ballistics, kill ships with ballistics to level ballistics, missiles, again, just kill stuff with your weapons to level those up, take damage on your shields to level that up, make sure that you lock onto the ship here, which, use your boost a bunch too, use your boosts, allow your ship to be locked on here. And, oh, I rebound everything. Okay, yeah. So, wait till it's locked, hit your button, and then kill them in this menu so that you're getting targeting XP. But right now, also stand up on your chair, because you're in a simulation, you can't die, it's totally fine. And there's another thing that you can do, because once you start shooting ships, which I'm not in combat right now, but pretend I am in combat with ships, just start jumping up and down and boosting. That'll count as being in combat and leveling your boost, okay? And then there's a little computer here that you can, mess around with. And you can go to debug tools and authorize users only, and you could hack it. So you're going to hack it, and you're going to level security by hacking this stuff. And it may be a little hard and confusing at first, but it's pretty simple. So this is how you level your lockpicking. This is infinitely repeatable forever. All right, and then here's the thing. Some people told me do not complete up to tier 7. Once you get around close to tier 7 in the simulation, leave. Just exit. And then exit this, and then we're going to exit the simulator. And then what you're going to do is you're going to level up all your stuff, because it won't let you open the menu in there for some reason. So, boom, there's ballistics, not energy weapons. We did lasers. Well, actually, energy weapons are lasers. So, ballistics, energy weapons, boost pack, engines, because we boosted. You can't do payloads in there. Shield systems, piloting, security, and targeting. So that's like the first 2 rows right there. Also, missiles. There you go. Not particle beams. Sorry. Not robotics. Not Starship or Starship Engineering or automated. So, no EM either. So, there you go. I'm gonna flash on the screen once again. That's not what it was. I don't have it anymore. You'll have to rewind the video to see exactly everything that is listed. But that levels all of those up completely free. And here's the thing. If you don't want to join the UC Vanguard, you just leave and go do whatever you want. Alright, or you can continue this part of the storyline and then tell the guy that you're not interested in joining. So, you got to use his flight simulator for free. And that's just them's the breaks. You're sucking their electricity, which in the future I would assume electricity is free, but maybe nothing's ever free in this world or in the space worlds. Oh, and by golly, I forgot to mention how to level up Starship Engineering, which is you need to use 5 ship repair kits. Remember those repair kits we bought? Well, for whatever reason in the simulation, you can use your real repair kits to repair your simulated ship. I don't understand how it works. Todd Howard, it just works. Next up, I'm going to show you how to level up all this stuff. Payloads. So to level up payloads, you got to make grav jumps with 75% or more of cargo capacity. You can do this by just putting a bunch of junk on your ship and then teleporting around. Done. I don't need to explain that. I mean, okay, maybe I do because sometimes people are really stupid in the comments, but no, I'm not. Figure it out, okay? If your IQ is too low to figure that out, someone can make a dedicated video showing them warping from one star system to the next with a bunch of stuff in their cargo hold. It's not hard to figure out, okay? You don't need this anyway. You can just make a freighter, and you never need to put points in this. Honestly, you never need to put points in the missile systems because missiles are stupid and they do crap damage, and they're bad, and they have low range, and they require lock-on. There's a lot of crap you don't need to level, but this is not what the video's about. Let's talk about leveling particle weapon beam systems because you can't get these weapons in the simulator. Automated weapons, because again, you can't get these in the simulator, and EM weapons. So, the best and fastest and most reliable and consistent way to do that is... Alright, here are the steps that you need to take to level those skills up. Step 1 is to be level 60. You need to be level 60 to buy the ship weapons, and we always buy ship weapons from New Atlantis. Yes, I know that if you join the UC Vanguard, and, be a whatever, I'm not going to say it on YouTube, but if you want to be in the military, dude, yeah, there are better particle beam weapons, except that forces you into their little faction quest line that labels your character for that universe as a military person. Not everyone wants to do that. Some people just want to beat the game 10 times to get the best armor, and they don't have time to do this every time. So when you buy from New Atlantis, you could steal the parts back, and that was another reason why in my previous video I talked about going specifically to New Atlantis. That's been patched, so oh well. There's another way to get your money back, which I'll make a future video about, so make sure you subscribe. Anyway, step 2, buy the following parts. Alright, the Auto Hellion Beam is the highest burst DPS particle beam. The EMP 200 is the highest damage EM weapon. And the Disruptor 3320 Neutron Turret is the smartest, furthest ranged particle beam turret, which also levels your particle beams up. Step 3, you're going to listen to my explanation now on what to do. What you need to do, and this works all of the time, is you are going to fly to this star system called Crix. You're going to fly here, and then on the left side, once you've zoomed in, there's a space station called the Key. And you're going to fly to that space station, and you're going to get attacked by like 18 pirates. Now, if you are a pirate, if you're playing the pirate storyline, you instead go to Sol, and you go to any of the colonies, and you attack the UC. It's the same thing, but you go to Crix, you kill all the pirates for everyone else that's playing normally, okay? And then after you kill the pirates, you do go to Sol. And is it really gonna make me jump? Come on, I just want to zoom in. I just want to show you where to go. Whatever, game. This was a level 4 character before I started filming. Okay, we're in Sol. All right, so what you're going to do is then you're going to go to Venus. All right, women are from Venus. You want to go to Venus, and you want to just, once you're on the planet, you got to land on the planet. So zoom that bad boy in, set a course, hit the travel button, wait for the stupid load screens. Come on, man. Todd, let me just push a button and be there. Come on, it's 2023. I should be able to, like, instantly play video games with no wait. We're all gonna die, and you're wasting my time. With that said, also, make sure that you subscribe. Hey, I already said that. We're on Venus. Women are from Venus. They're not really. They're from Earth. Duh. I mean, do you really believe that women are from Venus? No. Silly. There's nothing on Venus, okay? There's not super kawaii space aliens that are really good at StarCraft or anything. And what you want to do is you want to get up out of your chair when you're on Venus. And here's the thing, okay? Video Game Data Bank, aka Kibbles, aka Based Lad. I don't think he has other AKAs. He found this. He found out that you know, like, real life time, whatever works. Sit in your damn chair or a bed. It doesn't matter. Whatever you got. And 1 hour is 100 hours in universal time. So to make the pirates come back to life from the brutal death murdering that you gave them, you're gonna wait 24 whole heckin' hours. That's 2,400 real life hours. Okay. I don't know how many days that. How many days? I gotta. Okay. 2,400 hours divided by 24 hours is 100 days. Okay, that's not enough for a life and death birthing cycle, but apparently pirates, it is. I guess they clone them, you know, they grow up fast, but once you've waited that time, then you can fly your happy butt back to Crix. Okay, you get your keister back over there to Crix. Go blow up the pirates again, because it's new pirates, they're not the same pirates. And then you go back to Venus, and you rinse and repeat a few times. 4 times is really all it takes. And bada bing, bada boom, you leveled up all the other stuff. Now, as far as Starship Design, let's talk about that now. Oh, look, I cut the video because it makes it easier to edit. Starship Design, you have to install unique ship modules. So here's how that works. You buy a part, you put it on the ship, you save it, you open the menu again, you buy another part that's the same part but higher tier. You replace the part. You save it. This is how you do it cheaply. It's going to cost you money. This is a money sink. And you don't even need to do this because you can just glitch it out. This is absolutely unnecessary currently, unless it gets patched, of course. But you can use any ship module by just... Go to my description right now and go down to the glitches section. There's a link to this glitch that lets you bypass using Starship Design. It's a completely worthless perk. Okay, so we've covered ballistics. We've covered the whole first row. We've covered the whole second row now. We've covered almost the third row, but let's talk about robotics. Robotics is probably the hardest freaking thing to level, but there's kind of a cheesy way to do it. And it's the same way that we've been doing the pirates. You're going to land... Let me explain this in a little bit more detail. I'm going to go just update the thing here. Robotics, we're doing it live. No, I don't stream on Twitch. I stream here on YouTube. This is not a stream. I am recording and I do my stuff at the same time. Anyway, you're going to go to a planet. It doesn't matter what planet. Let's pretend, let's just use Venus because we're already here. All right, so you randomly landed on Venus, okay? And you're going to find an outpost, preferably a robot one. There are just hold on. Let me sit down and then exit the ship. Believe me, it's faster than exiting the ship. Maybe speedrunners don't test me on this. I'm probably wrong. I'm just lazy. Okay, we're gonna exit the ship, and this is how you level robotics the dumb and easy and fast and stupid, foolproof, easy way. Hit your scanner and find an outpost. Like, this is unknown. Well. And it's pretty close, all right? It's pretty close. And sometimes there is one that is specifically only robots, okay? Only robots will be there. And you know what? Do I have any amps? I don't have any amps on this character. Dangle, dangle. And if I speed hack, it crashes the game. But when you get to the outpost, you'll know it's a robot-only outpost because there'll be a bunch of robots and nothing else. And you'll get notes that, like, the robots have rebelled. And usually it's this little tiny outpost. It won't be a big, large-ass building. It won't be a cave you enter. It won't be a building that you go underground in. It'll just be like a little random outpost. Again, this is just a random-ass outpost. It's unknown right now, but when we get closer, here it is. We did it. And you're looking for one with just robots. If it has some robots, you could use those, but it's not as efficient. This one is really an abandoned industrial compound. It might only have robots. So let's see. Oh no, it's an ecliptic base. So this one might have a few robots, but probably not. Anyway, so what you do? Let's pretend though. Play pretend. Use your imagination. If you can't imagine the apple, why are you watching me? So you're going to, this landing area will always be saved. Once you find this robot outpost, just remember where it's at. And what you do is you go back to your ship, or you go back to Venus. You have to do this on Venus, and you sleep 24 hours, or you wait 24 hours. Then you go back to the planet, you go back to the landing area, and you go back to the base that you cleared out of all the robots. All the robots will suddenly be back. They got replaced. They repaired themselves. You accidentally left one alive. You don't have to leave one alive. I'm trying to be meme here, okay? Anytime you rest for 24 hours on Venus, it resets all of the enemies. So you just go back and you farm the robots again, and you rinse and repeat until you max out your robots. Which, to be real, like, who cares about making a robot fight for you for a limited time? It's like 4 or 5 seconds or something. It's stupid. It's a worthless, like, perk anyway. Boost assault training, which I didn't update my screen text. Boost A training. Okay, you can figure out what the A means. It means anus. What you're gonna do is whenever you unlock it, when you boost, you'll shoot a fireball around you, which I guess I already have because I filmed a video about it before this one. So you just go next to enemies and you just boost spam, and that's how you level it up, okay? It's that simple. You have to actually hit the enemies with it though, so you can't do it in the flight sim because technically you can't be outside your spaceship to hit them with. But you just walk up to the enemies and you just roasty toast them over and over. Just spam that space bar, and you'll eventually level up. It's real simple. Preferably just do one enemy at a time and not a whole base shooting at you. Next up is, that's it. I taught you how to level up the whole tech tree. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't be stupid. I lose faith in humanity with how dumb people are. I've got to vent. I'm going to vent for a bit because why not? You've lasted this long. Some people enjoy the rants. I made a video where you make an outpost and you put down weapon crates. And then it's like when you find a good weapon, you pick it up, right? And people were so stupid. They were like, how do I keep the weapon? When I load game, it goes away. Why don't you use common sense? If you find a weapon you like, then you just unbuild the outpost. You just pick up everything and then you call it a day. And then you save your game. And you could rebuild the outpost and farm more weapons if you like. It's common sense. And there was like hundreds of comments that are like, what do I do when I find a weapon? If I load the game, my weapon goes away. This doesn't work. Like, it's so frustrating. I don't know if it's like trolling or if people that play Xbox are really stupid or something. It's so frustrating. It's like, why do I do this? Why? Like, I know why I make these videos. I make them for myself, so a future version of me that bumps his head in a car accident and has stupid derpy dipshit brain will be able to follow these basic instructions so I can live out the rest of my geriatric life as a, on life support or something. Okay. It really sucks to play so hard, like back in the day, Age of Empires 2, I played the hell out of that, thousands of hours devoted to that game, and now if I try to play it, I get my ass kicked. I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know build orders, I don't know any of the buttons or the strategies, because I didn't write it down, I didn't film videos, which wasn't a thing that far back in the early 90s, but whatever, you get the point. I'm Swole Benji. Obviously, you can look down at the channel name. If it's someone else that uploaded this. Fuck you. And at least I have my freaking, what is it, watermark on the screen these days. With that said, leave a comment, leave a like. Don't leave a stupid comment. Holy crap, don't leave a stupid comment. On the right side of your screen is a video you should absolutely click. And if you don't click it, then you're going to get really annoying, like, assuming you live in apartments or, like, some other crappy, like, pod housing, right? You're going to get these really crappy neighbors that are super loud all the time and play the most annoying music, and the bass is going to reverberate through your walls, and it's going to drive you and your girlfriend crazy. And you're going to be forced to move. And then that place, it doesn't end there. No, no, no. It gets worse. So you better freaking click it. It's going to be infested with ants. And even if you don't eat in your house, there's no food, no water, the ants are still going to come for you because you didn't click the video. So make sure you click that video on the right side right now, or it will happen to you and 3 of your best friends.